Well, today is an exciting day. We are going to be installing, we being Gary, are going to be installing an Acuva water filter.
Today it's snowing and it's like 30 degrees outside, and this weekend they're predicting 70s and 80s. So I guess, welcome to Michigan.
Yeah. Gary is so excited to do this. His favorite thing to work on is plumbing. Not really. Our current water system is reasonable. We have a 2-stage filter system that we use at the spigot. It's been doing pretty well. We take that system and then add our Brita water filter on the inside for drinking water. The challenge that we've been having is that the Brita filters seem to clog up very quickly. We're going through them a lot faster than I'd like to, and it takes a lot of time for that water to filter, so it's kind of annoying, especially when you want coffee early in the morning. So we decided to go with the Acuva filter system. We saw it originally on Gone with the Winds, but it took us a little while in order to make the cost commitment to do that. I think it was good for us to go through our multiple filter system before upgrading to this. Gary's going to be installing that today. Here's a quick look at all the parts that were shipped as part of this Acuva package. And I think this is a first. No hardware trips were made for this installation. On the Cascade, we have this little flimsy piece of Luan here. Gary is removing that, and we're going to beef that up so we can use the back side of that to put the new controller in, and we'll show you once we get a little bit further. This is the time where I get out of Gary's hair for a moment and let him work on figuring out the placement of parts and reinforcing that vertical piece. Sometimes you just have to leave the camper when your spouse is working on a project.
So here we are. I'm trying to get the plumbing set up for the AccuView, and you'll see that I got the shark bite / compression fitting in there. I just hooked it up to the cold line that comes down from the faucet. I put it about midway in case we have to replace the faucet later on. I still have some room to do that with. So I've utilized one of these cheap dude jobbies and cut it, and then I just cut off about an inch or so. I did put some towels down to catch some of the water that was in that line. This tube right here that comes out and goes to the filter, I pre-installed this with the compression fitting because I figured I needed to get that tight, and trying to work back here in the close quarters was difficult. What I'm going to do next is leave myself enough loop so that if and when we do have to replace the filter, there's going to be enough line here to do that with. The filter will fit down in that cradle bracket right there. So here we are again. I put the DIN rail that's for the AccuView on the separator plate. I put a couple extra braces in. It's not exactly tight yet. I'm gonna put some angle brackets in here yet. On the back side of this, I have a piece of 1/4 inch plywood using as a backer plate, and it's a fairly big piece, but you can kind of see I just put a little backer plate on there.
Probably the most difficult part of this installation was figuring out where to put that faucet. We chose the left side since it was easy to place a glass on that sink cover and grab water.
Good.
It also seemed to be less in the way there.
Right there.
That's a lot of goop, but yes, sure. Yeah, hopefully. We love those holes.
Okay, so we're good?
I think so.
We're coming out down the road.
When traveling, we do keep a lot of items in that left sink, but the faucet head rotates so we can still get water. There's no real wrong answer, but once you choose, there's no going back. Oh, it's completely off. I'm just kidding.
I don't think it'll matter really.
No.
Because you're not.
No. I mean, we could even technically. I think it would look cool.
Okay.
It's dramatic.
Sure, it just looks like some stooge put it in.
Here's a look under the sink with everything all hooked up. The taste of the water is dramatically better than before. Even my picky daughter will now drink it. We've been using this for several weeks now and are happy we decided to upgrade. If you like this video, please help support us by subscribing to our channel. Thanks.